Well, we're going to have to do something extremely tough over there, okay?
Like what?
Over there, like knock the hell out of them. And we have to get everybody together, and we have to lead for a change, because we're not knocking them. We're hitting them every once in a while. We're hitting them in certain places. We're being very gentle about it. We're going to have to be very tough, and you have other countries over there that are getting devastated far more than we are, and you have to get them together. It's called leadership, and they have to fight. You know, they have to fight the battle. The battle's over there.
Donald Trump calling to knock the hell out of ISIS, saying we have to take the fight to them. However, Hillary Clinton, on the other hand, she had other ideas.
We should also launch an intelligence surge to help identify and thwart attacks before they can be carried out. We need to work more closely with Silicon Valley. It is crucial that we continue to build up trust between law enforcement and Muslim American communities. More support for Arab and Kurdish forces on the ground and intense diplomatic efforts. Let us be vigilant but not afraid. We have faced threats before. If you see something or you hear something, report it immediately.
With me now to discuss one of the 88 generals who endorsed Donald Trump. He's highly decorated, retired Lieutenant General Thomas McInerney. Sir, what is an intelligence surge? You talk to people in intelligence community, let's say they're doing that already. What do you make of that?
I've never heard of an intelligence surge, Liz. I don't know what she's talking about. We're doing it already. We killed 2 of their top leaders in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We know where they are. I'll tell you what we ought to be doing is what Donald Trump said we ought to be doing. Knock the hell out of them. Take their headquarters, which is as big as the Fox building in New York City, and level it. It hasn't had a bomb or a bullet touch it yet. So we need to start hitting the right targets. Close out their petroleum business. Close out their lines of communication so no food moves, people don't move. Take the handcuffs off the rules of engagement. Those are the things what Mr. Trump means when he says knock the hell out of them, and that's what we ought to do. We haven't done that.
Why are we doing that? Why haven't we leveled their headquarters?
Because our dear leader doesn't think that's appropriate. He wants to take a while before we win. I haven't got the slightest idea, and I haven't had one general tell me, except, well, there may be civilian casualties. This war would have been over 2 years ago if we'd have done all these things, Liz, yet we have not done them yet. We are prolonging it.
It sounds so simple, what you just said. Do it. And, you know, Donald Trump today said, we defeated communism, we defeated fascism, we defeated Nazism. We're going to defeat Islamic radical terrorism. It sounds like he has a plan and Hillary doesn't. What do you make of that?
Well, I think he does have a plan. The fact is, I hope she keeps saying these things, because it becomes very obvious she doesn't have a plan and doesn't know what's going on. An intelligence surge, if we can kill Jihad Johnny in a roundabout in Raqqa, a block from where that headquarters is, he's driving in a roundabout, we can kill them wherever they are, Liz. We know exactly where they are. Let's go get them. Okay,
so just to be clear, you said wipe out their headquarters, bomb it, cut off their food supplies, cut off any other lifeline, and you're saying we're not doing that. Is that correct?
Precisely.
Okay, and you also say the Muslim community, it needs to step up and take responsibility for their members who are so bloodthirsty and their brutality of their members of their own faith. And would you say, you know what, step up and call out a fatwa on your members? What do you make of that?
I think that's exactly what we ought to do. Where are the fatwas from Mecca and Medina? Will we see any about the New York and the New Jersey attacks? And let's call it what it is. It is radical Islam. Why is it important? The president used violent extremism again today. Radical Islam ties St. Cloud, Minnesota to New York City to New Jersey. Those 5 attacks this weekend were radical Islam. That's why it's important to call it what it is.
You know why it matters? Because Islamic State is in the name, Islamic State. And they are basically cheerleaded and applauded as lions of Allah. They're given religious backing. That's the issue, right, General? Final word.
Absolutely.
Okay.
85% of Islam is not religion, it's political.
All right, General McInerney, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it, sir.